Hey people, how's it going? Welcome to the Funhouse, and we are back again with another episode of House of the Dragon Season 1, and this is episode 5. So we had Rhaenyra's cold-blooded lie to Alicent about her conduct with Daemon, which to me signified her entry into the Game of Thrones. And I'm sure there's going to be bigger implications for her doing that. Then we have the short-lived truce between Daemon and Viserys. Then we had Sir Hightower losing his position as Hand of the King. So I'm itching to see the fallout to all of this, so let's jump right into it. And if you do get any value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Are you ready? Let's go.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea. What's today's quarry? Rabbit?
Dear,
Fine challenge.
New character.
I'd rather ride alone.
Good fortune to you.
Really nice surroundings. Okay, old school samurai kind of encounter.
Husband,
Oh,
what brings you to the Vale? Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage? The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not. Our
Wow.
sheep are prettier, after all. Or perhaps your brother has at last had his fill of your company.
why didn't he beat the brakes off of that, man? She's not a bad looker. No, arrow. Oh, she's done, man. Wow, didn't say a word.
Craven!
Oh, dang. Oh, wow. I told you, this guy is crazy, man.
I do not wish to see you go.
And yet you made it possible. You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence, and I believed her.
You wanted to believe her, as did her father. Listen to me, daughter. The king will die. And if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. Do you understand? The realm will not accept her. And to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice.
Wow.
You're no fool, and yet you choose not to see it. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
So things are about to get really ugly. That's the second time there's a shot of the foot and the horse. What are those things called? I'm not sure what they're called, but they showed that with the other woman, Daemon's wife. Yeah, I just don't feel like, as I've said this before, but I just don't feel like the king is going to make it. He's a gentle king, and actually he's kind of easily played as well.
Where is Lord Corlys? He should be here to receive the king.
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace.
What is the meaning of this, Lady Laenor?
Wow, disrespectful, man.
My father has but just returned from his long journey, and he has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await Your Grace's arrival.
Let's just get on with it.
Sent his kids.
Malvales, by all rights, it shouldn't be thriving here.
The weather has been lovely.
Indeed. And yet it is a dark day for the realm. Your father was a good man.
Right, here's this guy's a Grimmer Wormtongue type, man. I don't trust him.
I'm the Queen. I have no shortage of allies.
Princess Rhaenyra, for example. I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell. It's just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
Tea.
Yes.
Rhaenyra sails with the king to Driftmark.
Oh, what good news. What happiness it is to have been wrong.
This guy's name is Grimmer from now on. Grimmer. I'm calling him Grimmer. Look how many seeds he just planted there. It's just constant Game of Thrones. You're always in the game.
Come, cousin. Let us discover what might be had for breakfast.
So this show is actually accelerating quite quickly, because that was the girl that was at the jousting match and she was really small then. So it looks like it's going to progress very fast. So we're going to see generations.
Rise, Lord Corlys.
Be welcome.
I wish to propose a marriage between your son, Laenor, and my daughter and heir, the Princess Rhaenyra.
Can I presume that their children would take their father's name? Valarians.
Laenor and Rhaenyra's children shall take their father's name, Valarian, in keeping with our traditions. However, at such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
This is an equitable compromise.
Good.
Man, it's just constantly.
I know that whatever agreement being struck up there will not change your appetites, nor will it change mine.
And what do you propose?
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm, and when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
That's risky.
We are placing our son in danger. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged.
Knives will come out for her, her husband, and for their heirs.
Anyone fool enough to challenge Rhaenyra's claim will be crushed.
To what end, Corlys? Wealth, power, pride?
Justice.
You have confided in me now and then.
I know you a bit.
You know more than a bit.
He knows them guts.
Are you asking for leave?
I'm asking you to come with me. We will be nameless and free. Free to go where we like, to love as we like.
That's the that's the bad boy promise, right?
You could marry me. A marriage for love, not for the crown.
That's what the bad boys always promise. Of course it doesn't go like that.
So Criston, Laenor and I have an understanding. I've granted leave to pursue his own interests. And in turn he's granted me the same.
So you want me to be your woman?
I want us to continue as we began with you as my sworn protector, my white knight.
I took an oath of chastity. I've broken it. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
The Iron Throne looms larger than me, larger than anyone in my family. So Criston,
I waited a long time. I can't wait anymore.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Criston. Concerns our dear Princess Rhaenyra.
Okay, what's happening here? I sense some kind of alliance between these two. Is she gonna ask him to be her spy?
There has been a rumor, a lapse of morals that may have occurred. Breaches, or rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace. At her instigation, it is true, but that should... My oath has been broken. As a clement queen, I would ask only this. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Criston. You may go.
I think she's not so naive anymore. She's learning the Game of Thrones, man.
I took the liberty of preparing a fresh set of herbal poultices that might be more effective.
That will not be necessary, your while. The leechings have always brought His Grace relief.
So there's a theme here of a conflict of the old ways and trying new things. Just from that line that he said about the new medicine.
Where's the Queen?
But I don't get what's happening to him. They said something about the throne cutting him and his wounds not healing from it. But I don't know how that's a thing.
What will they say of me when their histories are written?
You have carried King Jaehaerys' legacy and kept the realm strong.
There is a part of me wishes I'd been tested.
Many that are tested only wish to have been spared it.
That's
Another
true,
lord
man.
might assure me that I would rise like Aegon the Conqueror given the chance.
Your Grace, that is
You're right. As always.
Yeah, this Hand of the King is actually alright. I don't sense any malevolence from him. and he gives good advice. So are all the dragons, they at the beginning it said they had 10 dragons. Are they all grown? So I haven't seen the others.
House Lannister, with their lord, Jason Lannister.
Lannister.
Where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
I understand the Queen is still readying herself for the celebrations.
This is why men wage war. Because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Ooh.
Your presence is always such a pleasure, Lord Jason.
Was that a deliberate jab, or was that just an awkward statement he made? He actually seems a little bit goofy for a Lannister.
My betrothed.
This is Daemon. Was he invited?
With House Targaryen and
Okay, what's she doing? She's making a statement here.
The king will not be happy, right in the midst of his speech.
The beacon on the high tower. Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
Oh, so she's wearing green. She's declaring war. Oh my gosh.
What a blessing this is for you.
Wow. She's declaring war, bro. Oh no. Why is she so upset at her? Is it because she lied to her? She tricked her.
Who are you?
Sir Gerald Royce.
I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Ah, yes. Terrible thing. I'm positively bereft. Are you confessing some guilt, Sir Gerald?
I am making an accusation.
Is this the time for this?
The truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance.
Lady Rhaenyra and I had no heirs, as her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone. Did she not? After my niece's wedding, I plan to fly to the Eyrie and petition Lady Jane myself.
Perhaps I'll see you there, Sir Gerald.
This guy, man. He said, I'm bereft.
I believe Sir Criston has bloodied that white cloak of his with your bride's maidenhair.
Oh, keep your voice down.
This is a good thing.
Wow.
She knows your secret, and now you know hers.
It's just... I've said this before. It just never stops. The scheming and the plotting and the backstabbing.
Sir Laenor is quite dear to me, as I know the princess is to you.
Is he gonna kill this guy? Right, so the tension is building here. Something's gonna happen. They're building tension quite well here. What? Can you like stand back away from each other a little bit? What? Can you show? Show some decorum. Oh man. Ooh. Oh my God.
We stand here tonight in thanks for joining two souls as one.
They married them straight away.
Sir Criston.
Oh man. Damn, is that a rat? Wow, things are getting bad, man. Okay people, and that was episode 5. So we had another time jump, so things are moving really fast. So we kick things off with Daemon deleting his own wife.
Of course you did.
And apparently, he thought she was a bit butters. I disagree.
Husband?
I guess he'd rather be banging his... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
Ugh.
I did like the encounter though. It reminded me of those old school samurai movies. And I love the composition, with her lying on the ground in the foreground, he's in the midground, and in the background you have the castle between the two cliffs. That was a really nice shot. It actually looked like the cover of a fantasy novel. Then we had the king in a weak position when he went to visit Corlys. Corlys made a statement by just sending his kids to greet them. No entourage, no procession, he didn't even show up. He made the king come to him. The disrespect. But Viserys got him back though, because when they greeted each other, Viserys had him kneel for just a little bit too long. And I like the fact that he covered it by coughing. We also had Sir Criston asking Rhaenyra to run away with him, but she finally stood firm on her duty to the realm. Then when she turned him down, he ran off.
So Criston, you gonna cry in the car.
Now, he said all the things that the bad boys usually say, but he ain't no bad boy. In fact, he's a little
Biznatch! Ah!
We also had Grimmer worming his way in close to the queen. I don't trust that guy. Then we got the disaster at the wedding celebration. We had Daemon showing up uninvited.
Of course you did.
Then we had the defining moment of the episode and for the character Alicent. She turned up wearing green, which is the color for the declaration of war where she comes from. And I think that moment signified that she has entered the Game of Thrones. And here comes Daemon again, with him and Rhaenyra showing no self-control over their lust in front of a hall full of nobles.
Have you considered therapy?
Then we had crybaby Criston flipping out and deleting Laenor's bunk buddy in front of all the nobles and servants.
I waited a long time, I can't wait anymore.
Which was the final nail in the coffin, officially making the whole thing a complete disaster. Then we had Alicent stopping him from ending himself, because I'm guessing she's gonna ally with him in some way. Then the king's illness takes a turn for the worst, and he collapses in the middle of the sad little private marriage ceremony. What an absolute mess. Anyway, things are looking bad, but I'm going to assume that they're going to get a hell of a lot worse. So, on to episode 6. And if you did get any value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Terrible thing. I'm positively bereft.